Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I've got another Christmas recipe for you, and the ingredients are really cheap and easy to get hold of, so it's not too complicated. The kids can definitely help out with this one as well. I will leave a couple of recipes linked down below that I kind of based this on. There isn't any one recipe that I've used. I've kind of pulled a few bits from flapjack recipes and mince pie recipes and different like methods and timings for my oven, put it all together. But I'll take you through step by step my recipe and the way I made them. But my boys have told me that this is their new favourite Christmas snack, but then they did say that last week about the cookie dough truffles, so I think anything involving sugar they're going to say is a winner. If you do enjoy this kind of video, then please go and subscribe and leave me a thumbs up at the end if you enjoy it. So for this recipe you're going to want 400 grams of porridge oats, 100 grams of demerara or brown sugar, 100 grams of unsalted butter, 100 grams of golden syrup and 1 jar of mincemeat. So it's really simple. First thing we're going to do is line our baking tray with some greaseproof paper and preheat our oven to 180 degrees. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is start off by melting our butter in our pan. Once that's started to melt, I'm going to pop my sugar and my golden syrup in. I'm just going to put my sugar into the butter mixture. So now the butter's melted and the sugar's mixed through, I'm going to add my golden syrup. And I'm just going to let that melt together. Right, now that's all mixed together, I'm going to turn off the heat and stir through my porridge oats. Right, I'm now going to take half of my flapjack mixture and pop it in my pan. And don't worry if you're thinking it looks a little bit dry and not as moist as normal flapjack mixture. You want to press it down as much as you can, kind of tapping it with the back of the spoon so it flattens as much as you can. Our mincemeat is going to add a lot of stickiness and moisture to the mix, so if we put too many wet ingredients in now, it's just going to become a big soggy mess. So it does look very dry, but it will be fine. Once you add your mincemeat filling, I'm just kind of tapping it into the corners, trying to compress it all down. For the next step, we want to spoon our mincemeat over the top. I'm just going to pop some in different areas and then we're going to gently smooth it out. And then the idea is that this will stick the top and the bottom of your flapjack together. Right, and now really gently, without messing up your bottom layer too much, you just want to move your mincemeat around so that it kind of covers as much as you can. It doesn't matter if there's some gaps because it's all going to sort of melt together. Once you've spread your mincemeat as much as possible, we're just going to put our second layer of flapjack over the top. And we're going to do the same thing, just really carefully sprinkle it over so that all your mincemeat's covered. And then we're just going to tap that down as well. Again, just so that it all compacts and sticks together. Right, and you should end up looking something like this. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to pop this in my preheated oven. I'm going to give it between 20 and 30 minutes, so 20 at the minimum, 30 max, and I'm going to check it sort of in between the two. So I've just taken these out of the oven. I actually gave mine about 32 minutes, just so they've got that lovely golden brown colour. And the house smells really good. It's just starting to go a little bit crispy on the top and just catch around the edges, so that's when I've taken mine out. I'm going to leave these to cool completely because I'm terrible for rushing things and trying to cut stuff up now, and it's all just going to fall apart. They really need to be somewhere cool or just out on the worktop, and then I will cut them up and show you what they look like. But hopefully we'll have a lovely layer of mincemeat inside the chewy flapjacks. Right, so I've let them cool completely and I've just cut them into squares. As you can see, you've got that really nice layer of mincemeat running through the middle. They've turned out really well. They're not soggy at all. They're just that proper sticky like flapjack. As you cut into them, you can just hear that crunch on the top, and they've got that nice sort of gooey flapjack bottom. And I just wanted to show you, obviously we didn't only get 4 or 5 out of all that mixture. We got, I think, 24. Obviously it depends how big you cut them. Right, so that is it for this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making those, basically because they were so easy. Like, anything that doesn't take too much faffing around is great, especially for this time of year. I just think they look really cute and they smell really good. Although, obviously, if you don't like mincemeat, you're not gonna like these. I love mincemeat, all our family does, but I know some people cannot stand it. So let me know in the comments, are you a mincemeat lover or hater? I'm thinking you're probably all going to say you love it because you wouldn't have clicked on a mincemeat flapjack recipe if you hated it, but you might have done. If you are watching this video and you hate mincemeat, then sorry, you could just make the flapjacks, leave the mincemeat out, cover them in chocolate. You don't have to put it in, or you could layer like marmalade in the middle or some jam, maybe some melted chocolate over the top. Yeah, there's a lot of different ideas you could use instead of putting mincemeat. If you don't like it, then think outside the box. Maybe a layer of Nutella over the middle of the flapjacks. That could be quite cool. But let me know if you're a lover or a hater of mincemeat, and I will be back really soon with another video. Take care, guys.